Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor.
Tady to je hrozně dobrý, to. To si pustím ještě jedno.
The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession.
Karel IV. To byl císař.
The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more.
No je tak jasně, přízemní radovánky, ne?
He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Sorry. Hezká grafička. To je přesně podobný styl, jak začínal Mafie tenkrát.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Dnes ta grafika je hodně dobrá. Uvidíme, jak to půjde ve finále, jak mi to nastavilo GeForce. Většinou to nastaví dobře.
There's work to be done.
Mother.
To jsem já.
Up or I'll come get you up, you slug a bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt.
Proč mluví takovou britskou angličtinu, ne? V Čechách. Ví někdo, jestli Kingdom Come je s českým dubbingem? Těžko co, že to... Asi těžko to bude mít úplně kompletní český dubbing. Nevím. Asi je nepravděpodobný.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Také celé jsme se v hospodě.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Pustý. Vypadá hodně živě. Ty vole. Za značkou aktuálního úkolu. A kde je značka?
I could do with a bite to eat.
Něco bych snědl, tak se nažeru, ne? A nenaberu si hnedka všechno tady, ne, chudák. Chudák mamka.
What is it, my boy?
Hlad.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself. Take care.
Ty. Asi čočkovou polévku. Níst. Zajím to jabkem. Mazec. Kde je ten táta? Já se dál.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Potřeba dosažení si trochu přesvědčování při rozhovorech s ostatními lidmi, mám často možnost byly taky. A já tady vypadá nebezpečně, nebude nikdo dlouho to nebude bát zvěřit. Dělá bezpečně. Pro dobrou řeč peněz. Je potřeba se dohodnout na tom, kolika suma je dostatečně. Já princip. Jasný. Aha. Super. Perkempaty, tvé peníze, které musí zaplatit, jasně. Tak výrazně ovlivňují další okolnosti, důležitá je tvá reputace oponenta, jestli jsi zašpiněný nebo zakrvácený, ale také znamená, že pokud například obchodník další stránku nemusíme. Tak a teďka otec. Aha, ok.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Jo, takže 2 questy.
That drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get...
Trošku vybíravej, frajer.
It's Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Deníku, kam se máš to vydat, pozor. Jasně, mapa. Jasně, to je značení, ne? Alice. Tady jsou ty questy. Pivo. Vyber dluh, tak nejdřív dluh. Počkejte lidi, potřebuji fakt něco to. Poslední věc. Let's go. Můžu se nějak unavit? Jo, energie mě ubíhá tamhle. Já musím říct, že jakoby ta fyzika, jako jak... Mě nepustíte, jo?
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Ale minimapa tady není. Kde jsem já? To jsem já? Ne, skalice, ty vole. Ne. Nás zajímalo. Jsem. To se obejdem, no. Aha, tak to neobejdem. Neumím jezdit. Nic? Mě nepustěj. Možná by to chtěla SSDčko.
And the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias?
How are you, Henry?
Some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key?
Uhlíř.
Good health to you.
Strange and ill. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzig, I think we'll never see.
True. Where will Sir Radzig take the silver? Hardly to
Dáš Ečkem, mníž pak.
spend their knees to
Políšek.
Unfortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzig is keeping
Good
them at
luck,
the castle until this old unhappy story reaches its end.
he said right away he'll take them. And how much?
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Just like that what I heard about him.
Jo, tady to jsem já. Vyber dluh od uhlíře. To správně? Jo! Jsem to pochopil. Uneš!
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Prachy, vole.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Farewell.
Boj bez zbraně. Tak, direkt. Kopnutí, jasně. Pečko, Jiná hůře reaguje, pokud se ví. Zranění. Aha, já se krvácím, stanu. S čím těžší zbraň? Jasně. Jasně. Jo. What? Taková nakládačka.
And your old man can fuck off too.
Já nemůžu vzít. Jasně. Nový záznam v kodexu, zranění a léčení. Psářství, Jo, jasně, zranění nohami. Mače, každé zranění. Jo. Jak záhy zemřu, jo. Dobrý. Přečtu jindy. Třeba na konci. Inventář. Musím obvázat. Krvácím. Poraněná hlava, poraněná pravá paže. No tak teď můžu jít kam? Já potřebuju, hele, počkej. Zajdi za matkou, ošetří tě. Uhlí. Prozkoumané místa. V hospodě piva. Já potřebuji zkus zjistit, co dluží jiným způsobem. A co vlastně dluží?
Chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Všim si toho. Čekaná návštěva. Jo, jasně. Já nevím, počasí, ale stejně jsem se ještě... Tak, zajdi s matkou ošetří tě, zkus odkryt... Frika, paklíček, otevření Konešovy truhly. A kde je Frik?
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Look out.
Frik.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Gambler. Kde najdu Frika? Jo, toho je kotel tady. Kovář, toho je. Kolika najdu kde? Na mapě není? Že se mi ty vole neukazují kosty už. Budeme krásno. Nic no.
You know what my old man is like? Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up.
Fresh vegetables! Look, smell! Aren't they lovely? Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day or night, at home or at work.
Thanks. Spades,
Good health to you.
and axes. All you need to
Greetings,
tame
Henry.
Mother Nature. Take care.
Tvůj majetek 0. Hahaha. Já potřebuju... Kacína?
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Jasně.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kruna shows money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern. Welcome,
How are you,
Henry.
Henry?
There. Satisfied?
Izma, to se budu muset normálně všechno přečíst, to je všechno hrozně zajímavý, jako historický.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
Maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
Never mind. Goodbye.
God help your poor parents, boy. What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that. Is that the best you can do?
Watch out! No. Run, you cowards!
Zbigniew, what are you doing? We don't have to run. We're on the right.
I'll
yes.
be with you, Henry. Sorry. It's just that's never happened to me before.
Tam zdrhli, sakra.
Damn it, lads. What do you think you're playing at? Are you trying to get yourselves in trouble?
Uteč s kamarády před rábem. Odmluvat.
You wouldn't understand.
Don't play the hero, lad. Admit what you did, and maybe I won't go to see your father and you won't get a hiding. Stop that now. Do you think I don't know why you did it? The Deutsch may have got what he deserved, but I have to keep order in this town. Be sensible, and we'll fix this somehow. If that's how you want it, lad, either you can clean the Deutsch's house or pay for the damage, and we'll see what your father has to say about it all. Now clear off before I throw you in jail.
Jo, to bylo tak rychlý, Jsem vůbec nezjistil, kam mám utíkat, sakra. Měli jsme tomu drábovi zdrhnout.
Good day.
Sorry. Soukromý pozemek. To je Fritz. Já od něj potřebuju ten paklíč. Nebo tu pomoc, sakra.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual. So, can we get started?
Jasně, můžem. Jdeme na to.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Co jsi mě naučil, kámo?
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Not bad. Again. Good. Fine. Very good. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Very good. Good. Once again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good. Now you're getting it. once again. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Jasný.
How are you, Henry?
Hezký koníčci. Hezký. Tak, ale jakoby... Kde jsou ty frajeři, že jo? Questy. Kup v hospodě pivo nemám, uhlí nemám. Co dluží jiným způsobem. Kde je frik? Jo, sedí se s klukama u konoše. Super, ono se to aktualizovalo.
One beating wasn't enough for you?
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
Tak kde jsou, vole?
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? And only straight not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Jo, lidi, nevím, co to tady hlásí, ale jak jde stream? Jde? To v pohodě? Nevím, co je tady to, 77. 0%. Myslím, že by mohl jít stream jakoby plynule, ne? Na zámku, já se objeví schéma zámku, na ještě třeba najít správné místo. koordinát pohyb mechanismus pohybem paklíče. Jasně. Mechanismus se zasekne, zároveň, jasně. Paklič ničí a může se je zlomit, tak já poškozím. Aha. Jo. Jasný. Nemáš paklíč? Jo je... Mě dej další paklíč, sakra. Jo, ze mě asi zloděj úplně nebude.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
Actually, he caught me.
What? Then how come you're here?
He let me go, but he says he's going to talk to Father. That can't be good.
I hope you didn't tell him anything about us.
No, he didn't even ask. I don't think he really cared about investigating.
Yeah, it's not all bad then. I hope things work out with your father.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Jasně, jdem si to vyřídit.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk. Ah! I'll kill you.
You call that?
Oh!
Yeah.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Pedro by se dal zpeněžit, ne? To je dobrý, že mě nechá rabovat u sebe. Nic tady chudáku než nemá. Ale tady fakt nemá nic. Pekerka, ne? Hehe. To je drsný sbírání kuřat.
Good day.
Obchodovat, jenom. Co je? Jo, aha. Prodat. Našeho to, boty. Boty asi neprodám, to je dobrý, že můžu prodat ty věci, co mám na sobě, vole. Ha! No, cool. Zkusíme smlouvat. Aha. Tak už to nemám. OK. Bych měl koupit uhlí. Tak, značka. X. Uhlíř. Jak dám... Jo, takhle. Uhlíř je tady, přece. Uhlířův mezek. Nazdar, bro. Prodat uhlí, kolik toho mám koupit? 10? Jo, 10.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Jo, jasně, původní cena. Jo, čím větší část zlatá, je uhelník normální, jasně. Jasný. Je, zaplatit. Nebudu chamtivej.
You won't convince me with that.
Ty vole, nasranej.
This is a waste of time.
Reputace ztracena? Protože nemám dost peněz. Zaplatíš 5.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye? This is a waste of time.
To je tak jako, a kde mám ty peníze? Chcem prodat sýr, co jsem ukradl.
God save. What can I do for you?
To stačí. Emote. Košík. Košík, jaký máme košík? Můj majetek 6,1. Zaplatíš 5.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Vole.
Aye, that would do it.
Nebudu krást. Můžu si s týpkem zahrát kostky, ne? Ne, vyzvednu pivo. Má láska asi.
You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Jo.
Just Dale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then? Ragamuffin?
Pivo, žádný ženský.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. By the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Takže já... Okamžité uložení můžeš vypít sejvovice. What the fuck, sejvovice, tak to je. Tak to je nářez, přátelé. Tak to mě baví. Ta hra je fakt jakoby povedená, no. Tyhle ten interiér, tyhle to jakoby ta kamera. Ale Blanko, máš sice hezký zadek, jo, ale... Pustíš mě? Miss? Taky můžu to třeba taky obejít, že jo? Co je nahoře? Jo, questy žádný nemám už. Ať se odsvět do kovárny. To je prostě hustý. Budu zabíjet chudáky slepice. Soukromý pozemek? Ne. Zbyšek, ty dostal nakládačku. Takže bydlím tady, je kousíček.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Pravdu má.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Se mi líbí, když cutscény mají takovouhle hezkou grafiku.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Tereza.
Henry, are you all right? Henry, are you all right?
Víte, jenom tady dopíšu a hned.
Henry, are you all right? Henry, are you all right?
Tak, co máme další za úkol? Volný čas, aha, ok, questy. Zajdi pro hřebíky Terezu.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Aha.
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
Ale se mi líbí víc teda.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Tohle je hezčí. Oh.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Táta je dobrý.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
The fuck?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on, come on!
Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates! Try to tell Lurk. Tell them what's coming. Warn them.
Run by the moats. There's a path down there. Jump down from the wall and flee.
Kumáni, jo.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Tak, s vámi nemůžeš kdykoliv jiným převolat. Ale sednu na něj. Krok je vhodný, když je potřeba zvolnit. Kapslu jasně. Sval ideálně kombinuje vyšší rychlost a vydržení. To je chytrý. Ukazatel staminy tvého koně, stamina je spotřeba, když jedeš tryskem, bude svého koně hnát. Můžete i schodit. Jízda na koni tryskem může být vyčerpávající a obírat i tvou staminu, zvlášť pokud... OK.
Yeah.
Nevím, jak to jde teda aktivovat, kurník. Stavení. Vládání. To je docela masakr, ty vole. Debile! Zkusíme teda, jak bude ten kůň sám zahýbat, jo? Já teda nebudu ho kočírovat.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Eltaposlak, mint egy tetvet! Kitekerem a nyakkad, te nyomoron!
Szétszabdallak, te postalicska!
Run for it! Yeah.
Jsem skoro dead.
Flee! A pokolban végzed!
Megöllek, te büdös!
Yeah. Go! They'll kill you all!
Hát ez rövid lesz.
Tudod, hogy fog végződni.
Warn the others! They've tore its scallops!
Eltaposlak, mint egy tetvet! Most vége!
Megdög lesz!
To jsou furt za mnou, sakra, proč?
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen! They're turning tail! No better, eh?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say?
Yeah.
Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Who is that? I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
No, zatím dost dobrá hra. A příběh začíná opravdu silně, ale jako vážně jsem nečekal až takovej prostě vstup, no. Tak akční prostě.
What's happening with that blacksmith?
He sent his apologies, sir. He can't come tomorrow.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Don't you start.
I heard about your father.
Oh
They
well,
say he was a
I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Milady.
Martine. Martin Krch se přidal do týmu. Čau, vítej na streamu. Čus.
Bojana here will take care of you.
Díky za follow.
No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady.
Mě by zajímalo, co je s Terezou.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady.
Doufám, že to přežila.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Všichni jsou moc hodný na mě. Good night.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Jasně. Že svítí hlad. Tím méně než... Jasný. Má znalost kuchyň. Jo, dám si pečenou kachnu. Abych se mohl třeba sednout, ne? Jídlo. Jíst. Kde mám ten status? Tady asi, jo. Jídlo je pryč. Very good. Jak se mi zavírají oči, ne? Tak to je nářez. Do prdele, abych spal. Já mám jít jako. To ukazuje sice ten. Postel. To já usnu normálně, já jakoby. Tady je stáj, ne? Já normálně usnu. To je fakt vychytaná hra. Aha. Sakra, kde je to spaní? Asi tam, kde jsem jedl, ne?
Hey, who's there?
Vole. Já usínám, bro. Pěkný to tady je. To ono? Není moje postel, ty vole. Sakra, kde to je? Třeba mě poradí quest, běž do komory a spí až do rána, jo, vlastně, tak to bylo v té komoře, kde jsem byl, to. Tam nespadnu do komatu, ne? Pro můj pozemek. Bude tady? To. Musím říct, že ta grafika, ty... Perfekt, já ne... Furt zavírají oči. Unavený postupně se snižuje to stamina, vyřečenost, jasně, spánek pomůže. Jo, poznáme plné ikonky na kompasu, jasně. Jo, jak dlouho chci spát, to bude jak v Zaklínači. Spát. Víc už teď naspat nemůžeš. 5. Budeme spát 12 hodin, ne? Pořádná 12, to si možná dám zítra. Načítání je trošku delší. Možná jsem to měl přehodit na SSDčko, ale uvidíme. Jako ten historický background je dost zajímavý. Něco z toho vím. Některé věci, ale fakt ne.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
No jasně.
Just what you need to help you sleep.
A jasně.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Víno pomůže, víno pomůže.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible.
Špatný video.
Unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
Proč jsem tak blízko?
Father, I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, The armour glinted in the sunlight and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
Všechny mi to baští.
Descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother, and he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Jasně.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding, those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
Správně. Chytrá holka.
Not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Well, certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad.
Lad. Britská angličtina všude.
You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Teď mě vyrušila ze spaní, to budu muset jít zase spát. Jako jinak nepůjde. Na tohle se dneska taky těším. Až se lehnu. Dneska jsem vstával 5:45. Se mi bude něco zdát. No jasný. Cutscény mají hezky udělaný. No?
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
To je zase nějaká akce.
After the battlements, one of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Měl jsem spát 12 hodin a už jsem po druhý zbudili. Tak jak si mám jakoby odpočinout? Postavení žen, nová znalost od pánů Stalmberka. To můžu číst jako... to můžu číst 10 hodin. Hezky to vypadá, to.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Good luck to you.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slack...
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Was that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. God be with you.
What the? Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Nějaký sluneční hodiny. Asi do 7, ne? To bude akorát. Hezky.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed
as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
God be with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad?
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
May the Lord watch over you.
That's a nuisance. Can you think of anything I can do? Just roast it with a bit of lard, same as usual. But add some rosemary and juniper. Rosemary? The best thing for hair. I heard it from a travelling merchant. He had it in Prague and he said it was delicious.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'll try it. And if he doesn't like it,
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Whatever is your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him by the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny if he hadn't already sold her long since.
Ok, díky.
Watch over you. Too hard from top to bottom with one chop of a sword.
That's impossible.
And that's not all. They say they can take a...
My respects to you. Good luck to you.
Ah, Votava.
Good day to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Nemám. Kámo, nemám. A klíč 10. Já nemám nic cenného, no. Quest item prodat nemůžu. Tak zkusíme ještě jednou tohohle typa překecat.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out quickly.
A likely story. Better clear off before I lose my temper.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Good luck to you.
Musím čmájznout ten štít. To je celý.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble... Good luck to you.
No to není úplně tak jednoduchý, jako tyjo, sakra.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications. so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved...
Warfare. Já ti dám warfare. Kdybych mohl zmizet.
God save. Can I help you?
Jo, Štěpánko, seže mi hadry.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard.
Skvěle udělaný interiéry, jakoby prostě fakt perfekt. Přesně takhle to je. Bylo. A když jsem byl na Karlštejně, tak to bylo fakt podobný.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
Ty vole, 25 peněz.
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Well, they'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujits, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Díky.
Thank you, my lady.
Moc hodná.
Let's go now.
Goodbye. What the?
What the? Divish. Lord Divish. A už jsem deflér. Pytle. Ale nechci okrádat své lidi, tak ho zkusím prostě podplatit, no. Proč to načítá, teď už jsem se s ním bavil.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in? May the Lord watch over you.
Tak mi dej ten šperhák.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Pryč. Je docela dost, no ale tak pojďme to zkusit. Do prdele.
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off or you'll be sorry.
Hele, zkusím pak klíčovat tam. Tam nebylo tolik těch, tam třeba by mohly být nějaký hadry. No a koně krást, tyjo, to bude asi úplně nadlidský úkol. Co je tady? Prd. Jo, jak se to dělá? Info nějaký, pane bože, kodex, tyhle místa postavit tutoriály. Vyramování zámků, ještě jednou, jo, aby zvolil velmi zámku, to je ne. najít správné místo pro paklíč. Tak. Aha. Jo, a to jde vždycky tam. Aha. OK. Nemáš paklíč. To si děláš prdel. Celkem peněz 36. To si děláš. Musím znova pro paklíč, jo. Fakt neříkej.
Hey you, what are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper. What are you doing?
Já fuck off.
Did you see them horrible foreign soldiers? Them with the strange clothes behind them.
Vyděrač, musím ho stáhnout.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
What about this?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
Are we agreed?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Vyděrač, ale aspoň o něco jsem ho stáhnul. Nevím, ten reputace získaná, dobrý. Tady to jídlo je zadarmo. Ber to hezky všechno. Tak, teď jdeme krást. Dal jsem hlavní úrovně, další 3. Nevím, co to znamená, ale OK. No a pak klíč mám kde? To musím dělat asi fakt úplně pomalinku. Ty vole, přátelé, to jako... Nemám pak klíč. Nedá se z tohohle toho hradu dostat jinak. Nemá kupec, jestli u sebe.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
It's terrible what's going on.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Farewell.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
Aye.
What do you say to this?
More.
Vyděrač.
No deal then.
What?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Farewell.
I'd like to discuss the...
Naturally.
What about this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Is this enough?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
To je bastard.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Armor najdu tady prostě. Nikde jinde. Kouká se nebo ne? No, na vybranou. Konečně.
Take care now.
Kapuce se mi nelíbí, asi ji prodám. A košele mě taky k ničemu. Stav. Obrana, 1-1, no tak ono jako nějakou obranu tam mám.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
A to víš, že jo.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, take care now.
Bouřka. Tak si sehnat koně, no. Tady musí být nějaký zaběhlej kůň. Úkol nesplněný, sežeň si koně, co?
like they've already gone.
Masakr. Najdi své rodiče, co? To je šílený nářez, ty vole. Oh shit. A nebudu asi okrádat mrtvoly, ne? Ty vole. To je fakt drsný. Tak tohle se jim teda povedlo. Fuj. Tam je z toho vážně blbě teda.
What's that? What was that noise? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Co je, vole? Proč nemám? Ale... Proč? Jdi do pytle. No, najdu ty rodiče. To bude asi dnešní poslední mise. Moje. Dneska. Je to brutální medieval world. křen, ty vole. Hrozný náře. Mohl mít prachy, ale aspoň. Nemá nic, chudák.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Bych měl jít asi takhle po okraji. Nemusím, ne? Nemám toho blbýho koně, takže jsem fakt pomalejší, no. To jsem měl... Měl jsem ho najít, no. Teď tady musím běžet jak blbec. Já se tam nedostanu tudy, jo. Docela, tak to radši otočím. Pravá ruka. Aha. Jak je lapka.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me. Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
To je hrozně smutný, ty vole.
Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it.
Je ta blbá lopata. Doma by měla být nějaká, ne?
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Kde je ta lopata? Ne. Prostě nemá žádná lopata nikde. Není tady, to kde by mohlo být nářadí? Fakt netuším. Vrátíme, třeba bude někde v okolí, no. To v hospodě mohla by být lopata.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that mutt the butcher's? Mutt. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him.
What's that got to do with anything?
Brání ten pes, ne?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
I came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Fine. I'll take the spade and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then. Roxy Dilly! Curse it!
That's right. Turn tail and run, you bastard.
Mám sakra tu lopatu nebo ne?
Easy, Rebel. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this.
Kde je ta lopata? A tady. Chudáček. To je docela drsný úkol, to. Krvácím nebo? Aha, nakrvácem. Dobrý. To je drsný úkol. Jak to vykopu, ty vole? Já nevím, když jsem tady pod lípou, sakra. O co jde? Chci obírat rodiče, ale... Kopání, kurně. Zranění a léčení. Tak. Kopy, hrab pod lípou, tak čekat. Kurník. Jak, ty vole, tak kurník. Jsem tady u toho stromu, ne? Tak já nevím, co tohle je za bug. Co mám vykopat, když tu lopatu se nemůžu vzít ani do ruky? Já začít kopat, ty vole. Já jsem slepej už dneska, přátelé, já se nevšimnu ani základní věci, ale tady to už jsme dle mýho to dělali. Bude můj nový kámoš. Hodnej pejsek.
Let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing you. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down. As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
To budu fajtit. Fuck. What the?
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Ty Tereza! Tereza to přežila. Další kacína, super! To teprve začíná. No přátelé, tímhle intrem se vlastně dneska loučím. Děkuju vám moc za pozornost. Děkuju všem, co tady dneska byli a díky hlavně Martinovi za follow. Samý Češité.